Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're tuning into my channel. My name is Christina. I get ready for work here at work, and I am at work. I'm physically at work. I decided today, in celebration of said Dior eyeshadow palette, which is absolutely stunning, wore beautifully, very wearable, deliciousness, that I'm gonna do not a full face of Dior. I'm gonna put all my Dior products on my face. And I've also decided while I was sitting here that I don't need a mini of the Rare Beauty and the full size of the Rare Beauty in the shade Happy. So I'm gonna bring this home. I don't believe I used it, no. I'm also gonna take home this Pink Lips liquid blush, because I mean, I have a lot of this color. I don't need all of this color. And I'm also going to take home this Morphe Euphoric Rush blush. Yes, because it just doesn't fit in the box. I've also decided that this Air Brow by Kosas isn't great, and I'm going to stop using it. It's going to go bye-byes. And then the Say Glowy Super Gel doesn't work with this moisturizer, nor the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Blush. So I'm going to get rid of it as well. I tried it. It's not working for me. Let it go, right? Let it go. I don't need to hold on to every single stinking product that we try. We don't have to. Because we don't need makeup disasters. It is Tuesday. We're going to not have a makeup disaster. We're going to have a good makeup day. So I'm going to speed through some skincare. And then we're going to dive right into the eyes. I have the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation and a few other bits. But let's do some skincare. I'm going to start with the Thayer's Milky Toner. I'm going to follow that with the Luna Nectar Neptune Hydrate and Blur Hyaluronic Acid Serum. Again, if you're not new to my channel, you hear me say it every time. I'm trying to get rid of it. If you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. Welcome to me putting makeup on my face. Welcome to me getting ready for work at work. Get my hair out of the way. So after the Hydrate and Blur Hyaluronic Acid Serum, I'm going to go in with this very lovely Brio Oat Yogurt Moisture Barrier Cream. I'm going to cement my eyebrows in an upward position with the very best brow glue I've ever found. Where is she? Come on, Ardell Brow Glue. Ardell Brow Glue. I've been using it for probably a good year now. It's my second tube. It's the best. And then I came to the conclusion I was going to put this in the bye-bye container, like bye-bye. It's the Maybelline Build-A-Brow, because I was struggling with it. And then I looked at my eyebrows last night when I was about to wash my face, take my makeup off. The brows look good. So maybe I'm learning. So she's going to stay for a little while longer. And I'm going to, the last step, prime my eyes with the P. Louise Eye Base in Rumor 2. Now I'm going to speed through all of that. And I will be right back. And we can get into the eyes of this Dior Backstage Eye Palette in Smoky Essentials. It's stinking gorgeous. BRB. I'm back. And still my eyebrows are causing me a problem. That's okay. We get through it. This gorgeous eye palette. There's only 2 matte shades in it. Which are these 2 here. Or these 3 here at the bottom. So I'm going to grab the Dior bronzer. It is the Dior Forever Natural Bronzer in the shade Warm Bronze. I'm going to dive into this and put it in the crease and transition with a big fluffy brush. Just to get the eye look started. I always have dry skin, but it was extra especially dry because I was in the sun on my days off. The makeup applied beautifully yesterday, the LYS serum skin tint stick, lovely. I did bring her home to bring Dior because we're going to use Dior for a couple days. And I think I'm going to bring as well soon back the 24-hour skin tint by Maybelline because I got it and I'm going to use it up and it's very nice. Alright, big fluffy bronzer in the crease. I think that gave us a good start. I'm going to color switch the brush. Of course I forgot to put out the color switch. I got this on Amazon for $7. It came with 2 replacements, but I gave the other replacement away, this little thingy, because you just wash it off and reuse it. So after color switching, I'm just going to go over the edge on the brow bone. No harsh lines, no wire hairs, any hoodles. I think I want to use these 2 matte shades because they're really pretty, and then maybe go in with this shade all over the lid. So I'm going to start with that mid-tone mauve-y color on the outer corner and in the crease. I did not have any customers yesterday, but because I was off, there was some things to do. I don't just sit at the desk when there's no customers. I have other responsibilities. I kept myself busy, as I do. It is a good start. Pretty color. I'm going to take that fluffy brush and I kind of got a little crazy over here. Really blend that out. I went a little bit too far out. There we go. I'm going to go in with that deeper maroony matte shade and really deepen up the outer corner. Focusing it a little bit more on just the outer corner. Pretty. Not the most vibrant palette, but it is Dior. Does it smell? No. A lot of times these luxury products have like a spa smell to them. Just really working that into the outer corner. Gorgy. I think I want a glitter glue. This shade here. Let's see what it's called. It is a satin in soft rose. We'll do a satin. Let's glitter glue a little bit. I really wanted to stay put. A little shadow assurance. That's brow glue. The NYX glitter glue. Just a little itty bitty dot. Starting it in the center of the eye and just patting it outward. A little bit of shadow assurance. I am here for quite a number of hours. So I went to this jewelry store on Sunday called Coastal Jewelry, and I've fallen in love with a ring. Let's see if I can show. Let's see if it'll show. I did take a picture of it on my hand. Look at how stunnerino that is. It is sapphires with diamonds in a white gold setting. The price is high, but it's estate jewelry. I'm going to dive into that shadow and put it all over the lid. So it's not like retail pricing. I'm going to use my finger. That didn't work at all. It's not retail pricing. It's a discounted price. I really want it. That's really subtle. Truly is a satin. I'll go with it. I'm not mad at that at all. Probably could have kept going with the brush, but it's fine. We're gonna grab that medium blending brush that I just put away. Back into that. It's like a maroony, chocolatey kind of matte. Let's see what it calls itself. Deep plum. Bring that back a little bit. Bring that back a little bit. Digging it. Now I'm going to go in with the little brush, little flat, thin brush, into the black, because it's not like a scary black. Right on the edge of that. Stretch my eyelid a little bit. Stamp it into the upper lash line. Gently. I'm gonna get real close to my mirror because I can't see. Yep. A little bit farther in. Just a little bit. It'll all make sense when I put the mascara on. Same on the other side. Just gently stamping it in. Be careful pulling your eye. Don't pull your eye too much. Kind of blending the edge out gently. I've gotten here early enough where I don't need to rush, which is good. Lovely. Let's get into this base. Dior. Good. Subtle. Demure. Definitely going to use this foundation. How do we want to prime? Glowy super gel? No. You know what? I have this Ravie. I ordered myself a birthday Sephora order got a couple of those Sephora kits. I have a gloss highlighter in Topaz. Let's put a little of that in our hand. Right? Hold on, there's some schmutz on my hand. A little of that in my hand. Ooh. A little dot of that. Let's hope these play nice together. And then I'm going to put some of this Maybelline Grippy Primer, which is fantastic on my face. It really works great. Hydrating. Put in with this Topaz highlighter. See how this does. It's a Ravie, so. Alright, they're playing nice. Playing nice. I'm glad when things play nice. I like a glowy base. Trust the process. No pilling. Hello. Good start. Doing better than yesterday already. Yesterday, that's glowy super gel. Had me messed up. The Dior foundation. Dior Backstage Face and Body. In the shade 2.5 Neutral. Give it a good shake. Put a dot on the back of my hand. That may be too much, but we'll see. Start the blend with my finger. This is very lightweight. Great coverage. Slightly hydrating. Recommended by Morgan Turner, who's a content creator on YouTube that I enjoy watching. She'd been off the grid for a minute, renewed her vows, her marriage vows, had like a second wedding, announced pregnancy. She's clearly a lot younger than me. There will be no pregnancy announcements on my channel. Those days are over for me personally. But she did a test of every Dior foundation, put it on her skin, and said who she thinks it was geared towards. And this one caught my eye, and I think it was around, not that long ago, maybe Christmas. I made a Sephora order and picked up this Dior Backstage, and I'm very happy to have it as part of my collection. Because look at that. Look at that. Come all the way on. Put a little bit on the brush and go down the neck a little bit. A little bit of extra on my chin. A little bit on my, almost a little bit of extra on my cheeks right here. This is stunning. Doesn't look heavy. Blends beautifully. Make sure I get it into the hairline so it doesn't look like I'm wearing a Christina mask. God, that's pretty. There is a little left on my hand. I knew I put out too much. That's Stunnerino. That's stuntastic. Sick. Let's play with some other things. Let's play with some other things. I didn't have a Dior cream blush, but I do have one of these in the old packaging blushes. And I may have a cream blush that matches its intensity. I'm sure I do. Gorgeous. Used that for the first time yesterday. You know what? Booyah. Hello. First things first. The Dior Forever Something Skin Contour in the shade 3 Medium. This is so good. You could draw it on your face or use like I'm going to. I'm just going to dip my brush into it, get a little of the product on, start near the top of the ear, right on the cheekbone, well, right under the cheekbone. Give a little snatcherelli to the face. Again, blends like an absolute dream. Smells luxury. Let's contour this 5 head. Really work it into the hairline. Digging it. Underneath that sheen, because it is a more cool tone contour shade. Just set it. Am I looking patchy? No, it's clinging to some dryness on my 5 head. That's not great. That's not great. That's okay. We're going to set it with powder. Hopefully it evens out the patchiness. I don't think that it's the first time it's ever happened, so it's not the product's fault. It is the dryness issue. Gorgeous. So let's put some of this Huda Beauty blush filter in the shade Strawberry Cream. Boop, boop. Couple little boops. It is a mini that I got in that little one of the Sephora kits. Elf cream or liquid. Elf liquid bronzer and contour duo. Great brush. Beautiful color. Blends lovely. Plenty of playtime. Go back into the eye for a little second here with the little angly brush. I noticed something on this eye that's a little bit bothering me. Even that out a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Let's set these products. Back into that bronzer. Big old fluffy. set that contour. Let's take a look. Yeah, that looks better. Not the contour's fault. It's the dry skin's fault. Look, glowing, healthy today. Gorgy. Blush brush. The Dior Rosy Glow in the shade Berry. Stunnerino. I do like that it's a little bit more sheer. Saves me from myself and over blushing. Dipping on in. Not mad at it. Set that Huda blush. Come on. Big fluffy. Big fluffy, and do we want to go Laura Mercier translucent, or do we want to go tone up? Let's go in with the Laura Mercier translucent. On a puff, on into the cap, on the puff. Really work it into the puff. Just to set the center of the face. A little bit under the eyes. Yeah, that did nicely. Something in my eye. Liking how this is coming along. Liking how this is coming along. Let's finish off these eyes. Same little brush into the deep plum. Starting it on the outer corner and then blending it across the lower lash line. Really close to the lashes. One dip. We don't want a lot of darkness down there. Just a little bit. With the medium blending brush back into the bronzer. Dips. Blend that out. As I stare creepily into the mirror. Digging it. Look at us go. Look at us getting our shit together today. Let's do these eyebrows. Do I want to take my life in my hands and go in with this pen again? You know what? Let's see how this pen, I'm a glutton for punishment, works with the Ardell Brow Glue. Now, we gave up on Kosas. We gave up. Because she wasn't great. But the Ardell Brow Glue, let me tell you, she's a thing. She's a good thing. I'm giving it a good old shake. I think it's in the shade. Build a brow in the shade. Who the freak knows? I can't even see where the shade is. Brow pen. Deep. I can't read it. That shade. I'm gonna bring the mirror closer to me and see if we can't get this. See if we can't make it look as good as it did yesterday. Breathe. Brow strokes. Brow strokes. Brow strokes. Actually, you know what? The front of my brow looks good. I'm gonna put a little back here. Light hand. Light hand. Light hand. Just over there. Maybe a little here. Just a little bit. Well, now we gotta put it in the rest. Light hand. Light hand. Brow strokes. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. It's just brows. I'm mad at it. Not. Filling in the sparse areas. Okay. Okay. Can we do it? Okay. Okay. Ah. Okay. Now, with a spoolie. That looks a little chunky, right? There. Let's give it a little comb. Little comb. Okay. 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 I think we've done it. Let's think about what we want to do for lips. So many lip products. So many lip products. You know what? This worked great the other day. This is the P. Louise lip. What is it called? P. Louise Achieve the Perfect Pout Cosmetic Base. It's a lip primer. Sorry. I'm going to put a little bit on my finger. Like, barely any. Blank out the natural color of my lips. Probably should have went in with a little bit too much, but that's okay, I have a remedy. I'm gonna wipe off my finger before I make a mess. I'm gonna use my beauty sponge. It's dry. Just to get the excess product. We're blanked out, that's for sure. Let that settle in a second while I think about what I want to do for my lips. How about in celebration of Allie Glines' new launch of lip pencils, we'll go in with one of her flawless lips. Yeah, that's the one. I think that's my favorite shade. It's one of my favorite shades. That was Lily. The one I think I'm going to use is Dahlia. God, that one's great too. Tulip I like too. Tulip might go pretty good too. You know, let's go on Tulip. Let's break out of our comfort zone of nude lips and set this face. So I noticed this makes this pretty shiny. I'm not going to use it. I don't want to be shiny. I'm going to go in with the little sample of the Urban Decay All Nighter before I put on my mascara. Great mister. Smells good. Fan it off. This came out great. I missed makeup. Take the hair out. I've been trying this new hack in my hair, using using micellar water on my roots as a dry shampoo. I think it's working, but the little container that I put it in may have had some lingering original product, so I think I'm going to dump out that micellar water, put some rubbing alcohol in it, and spray some rubbing alcohol through the sprayer, and make sure that it's really clean. I should have done it in the first place because I think it's leaving a little of the original product. The original product was a hair and body fragrance that may be oil based. And that's not helping my roots be dry. We're a little glowy, but nothing crazy. Healthy glow. I'll take a healthy glow. Let's put some mascara on. Yesterday we used the what's she called? Ribbon Lash by Too Faced. Not sure how I feel about it still. I don't think I would purchase it. But today we're going to use the YSL Lash Clash because we have it. And I have a black line across my eyelid, so we're going to use black. Curl these bitches up. Pardon my French. Look at those gray hairs. Look at those gray hairs poking out. I'm gonna grow old gracefully. I say I'm not gonna dye it. We'll see. You know how we change our minds at a moment's notice. Nice wand to this. We're going to do 2 coats. I'm rolling it as I'm pulling it through the lashes. And putting it all over my eyelid. Why not? It's okay. It's an easy fix. So back to the ring. I don't think I said it. I need this ring in my life. I love it. Go on this finger. She pricey, but Scott Allen, who is the employee over there that was with me for an hour, told me that I can lay it away. I can lay it away. Come on. So I'm gonna bebop in there, because I didn't have any of my jewelry on when I went in there. I had my earrings on. He cleaned my earrings. Look at how sparkly they are. I want to put this ring on next to the jewelry that I wear on a daily basis. See if she truly does fit. And the ring fits. The ring is my size. 100%, 100% my size. Like it's meant to be. Who doesn't like a rainbow sapphire moment? Oh, I'd put it on the lower lashes. I don't generally. Let's try. Let's try it. Because it's a nice, gentle mascara, not real thick in its consistency. Cute. I made a mess, but that's okay. Let's figure out which lip liner we want to use with this color. We can go pretty, a lot of directions with that. I thinks, me thinks we're gonna do a lifter liner in the shade Fine Line. I did not graduate kindergarten. At all. Gorgy, beautiful, enchanting. This formula is stunning. Ravie Beauty. Flawless lips. Shade Tulip. Come on. Stunning, gorgeous, enchanting. Let's get a spoolie. Scrapitate this mess off. Booyah. Stretch my eyelid ever so gently. So the other day I had a mishap with my new fragrance I had purchased in my birthday Sephora order, not the one Honey Boo Boo gifted me. My own, the fragrance Glossier You. Stunning, delicious, just so good. But I over applied it. It made me physically sick, and I had to go next door and get a different outfit to put on. I applied it today, but I gave it a spritz and I walked through it. I didn't go full bore. Gentle mist. And so far, I don't feel sick. So, I think that's the ticket. It's me and my heavy hand ruined the situation. I'm gonna set all of this down because it's gorgeous with the finishing powder from the Ambient Lighting Edit in Universe Unlocked. The finishing powder is called Radiant Light. Big fluffy brush. Try not to hit the blushes right next to it. And just put it everywhere. Do I need a skosh more blush? No. But am I gonna do it anyways? Absolutely. Dior Rosy Glow and Berry. Do love a blushy cheek. Stunnerino. Stuntastic. Booyah. We've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've sufficiently got our shit together today. I'm gonna keep Dior with me. I think we're gonna use her again tomorrow. Why not? Because this is stunning. Very demure. If you're not new to my channel, you know I go in with some crazy eye looks. Usually. But you know what? You don't have to have crazy eye looks every day. Sometimes you can be a little bit more demure. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for tuning in. Every day that I get ready for work, I get ready for work at work, here with you. And I love it. And I'd love for you to join me if you're not joining me already. I'm thinking about canceling my lives. Let me know in the comments if you would like me to continue my live videos on Saturday, or if you're not interested. I'd appreciate it. Like the video if you've liked it. Subscribe if you feel like it. Hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future uploads. And check out the video that YouTube thinks that you want to watch next. And I'll see you in my next video.